Abbott House has been involved in taking care of children and families for over 50 years. We believe that every child should have a family. In fact, every adult, every person should be involved in family.
Abbott House provides a wide range of services. Some of the most impactful are the kids that come across the border without adults. And I think about how difficult it is for some of the families. It is an extraordinary effort by Abbott House.
The population of developmentally disabled is growing in the United States. And I think Abbott House is one agency that is actually helping to integrate our individuals into the community. And Abbott House is always trying to bring everyone together to become one happy family.
25 years ago when I started with Abbott House, I knew nothing about the organization. I told them I was interested in volunteering somewhere, and they said, come to an Abbott House meeting. And here I am 25 years later, and I'm so lucky that that person introduced me to Abbott House. Again, an organization I had no clue about what they did. But if you don't open the door or knock, you'll never know what's inside.
Every good thing takes more than one person, but a leader can make such a difference. And Greg's one of those leaders that keeps us on track.
I had met a social worker who worked for Abbott House, and they had said, you know, we have a boy that would be perfect for your family and no father, and there was reasons why he couldn't be with his mother. And we met him, and he enjoyed having a father figure and brothers and sisters, and it was great. It clicked. I remember the service we went to for one of the members of a group home, a developmentally disabled home. All of the residents were there and the staff was there, and they spoke, I mean, I could cry about this man, what the mother said about how she couldn't be in Rockland anymore. She had to move to Florida, and how she felt so you know,
Safe and
relieved
secure, yeah.
that her son was getting such amazing care. I just feel like I have been so lucky and very blessed in my life, and I just think it's very important to always be grateful and to help someone else.
Having been on the board all this time, I've been able to learn a lot more about what Abbott House does. You know, you have the pleasure of keeping close to the people that end up volunteering at Abbott House, adopting the same desire to give back as you've got.
Scott's one of the most active members on the board. He has been involved in making sure that the community around Abbott House knows what Abbott House does, and that we as a board reach out to others.
Scott and his family started out working with children on a one-to-one basis as mentoring, and kept up with the kids as they went through the foster care system.
That's how we got involved in Abbott House, mentoring a kid. Yeah, David, he was about 12.
Scott saw him once a week. Every Wednesday was David time. And, you know, he loved Scott, even when he went to a different program and then we didn't hear from him as frequently. But he always asked, how are the kids? Does Ben still like sports? And what are Jane and Grace doing? Are they driving yet?
And we recently got an email from him. He sent me his college ID, which I thought was pretty cool.
A few years ago, I actually was able to host the gala for the Abbott House and got an opportunity to learn more about the Abbott House and the cause and the great work you do in the community. My husband and I, we understand that giving people access and making people aware of things, then you help someone else get an opportunity to either follow in your footsteps or to carry the torch.
She and Steve make their lives about improving the lives of others. And they know that having a platform and having a voice means using it for others.
We love to give back. We love to embrace people. And that's what it's truly about.
A couple of months ago, our agency invited the New York Liberty to come, and I was one of the basketball coaches for my individuals that live with Abbott House. It was a day that the guys were so happy. They taught them different techniques.
As a professional athlete, having kind of a bigger platform and at times that megaphone, you want to make sure you're using it for the right reasons and the purpose. And our team, the New York Liberty, we are committed to doing that. And we think it's important for our players not only to be champions on the court, but also champions in the community. And so what better place to do that than here at Abbott House?
There was an individual who lives in one of our residences, Charles Williams. Charles was always eager and he was very ambitious to be able to walk independently, to go to work, so that he'll be able to control his own finances.
I do a lot of different things. I do bowling, I do basketball. I like to go work and be active, perform and get a good job. I'm working on testing myself one day and getting my own apartment one day.
I know.
Because they had a clinical. They had a clinical way back in some other month. They had a clinical with me, and they said that we're gonna get me an apartment and test me to see what my learning, if I can cook for myself and independently in my own apartment.
That's a lot of education.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Now Charles have started working. He's making his own money. Once in a while, he comes to our program to come and show some signs of appreciation. And he will tell us that he's making big money now. So we are very proud of Charles. We want him to know that, and we always love him.
There's no shortage of children that need help, they need homes, they need support. There's also no shortage of adults with disabilities that their parents might not be able to take care of them anymore. That population continues to grow. So I think Abbott House has to continue to grow and be viable.
It's good to know there's still kind-hearted people and organizations out there that are trying to stand for our youth, people of all creeds, people with disabilities, those who don't have the ability to fight for themselves.
We understand deeply that everyone longs to belong, that we want to be part of something. And that something is family. Everybody wants to be a member of a family. Everybody wants to be connected to somebody else.